heart of Silicon Valley, there stands a company that has changed the way the world communicates, creates, and dreams. From a small garage to becoming the most valuable company in history. This is the story of Apple. A story of vision, struggle, revolution, and relentless innovation. In 1976, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak built their first computer in a humble garage in Los Altos, California. The Apple. I was not sleek, not modern, but it carried within it the spark of a revolution. With the Apple II, computers finally stepped into homes, and Apple began to write history. 1984, a commercial unlike any other aired during the Super Bowl. A woman smashed the chains of conformity, and the Macintosh was born, friendly, innovative, and different. A computer that smiled back at you. But behind the smiles, Apple struggled. Conflicts grew, and in 1985, Steve Jobs, the visionary himself, was forced out of the company he had created. The 1990s were dark years. The Newton failed, Microsoft Windows dominated, and Apple's identity faded. By 1996, Apple was on the edge of bankruptcy. The dream was almost over. But then destiny turned. In 1997, Steve Jobs returned. He cut failures, rebuilt focus, and introduced the iMac. Bold, colorful, unforgettable. Apple was reborn. First came the iPod, 1,000 songs in your pocket. Then iTunes, changing music forever. And in 2007, Jobs held a small device and declared, "Today, Apple reinvents the phone." The iPhone changed everything. Not just communication, but the way we live. Then came the iPad, a new way to work, learn, and play. Apple wasn't just making products, it was creating culture. On October 5th, 2011, Steve Jobs passed away. The world lost a visionary. His words still echo. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Tim Cook stepped into leadership. Under him, Apple grew bigger than ever. The Apple Watch, AirPods, Apple Music, iCloud, Apple TV Plus. In 2022, Apple became the first company to cross $3 trillion in value. Bigger than anyone ever imagined. From the futuristic Apple Park, Apple looks to the future. Carbon neutrality, green energy, augmented reality with the Vision Pro, artificial intelligence shaping tomorrow. Apple is not just building products, it is designing the future itself. From a small garage to the most valuable company on earth, Apple is more than a company. It is a story of vision, struggle, and innovation. As Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." Apple has changed the world, and its story is still being written.